Donald Trump once again missing in action from the campaign trail. Instead, he was posting on his social media platform as the parent company for that platform continued to tank. At one point yesterday, it was down about 8%. It's now trading at around $17 or $18 a share. Donald Trump, again, not on the campaign trail, but he is sending email after email to his supporters on his listserv like this. Ben, thank you. And then it goes on to say, I will always love you for that. From the bottom of my heart, this message goes out to all the dedicated Trump patriots who showed their support after Kamala weaponized the DOJ to interfere in this election. You delivered Comrade Kamala a gut-wrenching defeat she couldn't possibly ignore. It's because of you that we demolished our August fundraising goal and crushed her momentum. I don't know what world you're living in. Her momentum continues to grow, even in your favorite pollster, Rasmussen, which is basically a right-wing rag. She is beating you day after day right now, and they're like trying to help you out in those polls. Then Donald Trump sends the following email. Comrade Kamala is preparing for next week's debate. The only way she knows how, stealing my most popular policies and lying about her dangerously liberal agenda. It's pathetic. My debate preparation is almost complete. I just need to speak to my most trusted advisor before I hit the stage. Ben. Okay, I'm not your most trusted advisor. And then he sends this one, Ben ? And it says, have you seen our most patriotic flag in all of existence? In all of existence. Once you do, you'll have to order one for yourself. It's the Trump MAGA flag, and I designed it with true Americans like you in mind. That's what you consider to be the most patriotic flag in existence, not the United States of America flag, the Make America Great Again flag. And then finally, Donald Trump sends this. I could show you a lot more of these, but you get the point. Not my last message. They can't beat me at the voting booth, so they try to remove me from the ballot. They try to silence me with gag orders. They try to throw me in jail, but I've got news for all the far left lunatics driving this country off a cliff. I'm standing stronger than ever because of Ben. So before I'm sentenced by a corrupt judge, I'm asking you, give me $10. Also, it's notable yesterday that in record-breaking time, the federal judge, Judge Hellerstein, rejected Donald Trump's attempt to remove the Manhattan District Attorney criminal case where Donald Trump was convicted on 34 separate felony counts to federal court. Remember, Trump was trying to derail the sentencing on September 18th by removing the case from state court to federal court, which he tried to do back in July of 2023. Judge Hellerstein rejected it then. Judge Hellerstein rejected it again. And Judge Hellerstein says, Donald, making hush money payments to porn stars is not official conduct. Even within the outer perimeter of official presidential conduct, it's not in the outer perimeter. Get out of here. Denied, rejected. So, rejected Donald Trump then recorded a podcast with Lex Friedman. This podcast was beyond unhinged. During this interview, Donald Trump said things like this. Here, play the clip.
I'd love to get your psychology about behind the tweets and the posts on Truth. Are you sometimes being intentionally provocative, or are you just speaking your mind? And are there times where you regret some of the truths you've posted?
Yeah, I do. I mean, but not that often, honestly. You know, I do a lot of reposting. The ones you get in trouble with are the reposts, because you find down deep they're into some group that you're not supposed to be reposting. You don't even know if those groups are good, bad, or indifferent. But the reposts are the ones that really get you in trouble. When you do your own words, it's sort of easier, but the reposts go very quickly. And if you're going to check every single little symbol, and I don't know, it's worked out pretty well for me. I tell you, it's truth is very powerful.
And Donald Trump then said this, play the clip.
What are you doing usually when you're composing a truth? Like, Are you chilling back on a couch?
Couches, beds,
Okay.
a lot of different things. I mean,
Like late at night and just
I'd
laying-
like to do some later night. You know, I'm not a huge sleeper, but whenever I do them, past like 3:00,
Mhm.
they criticize you the next day. Trump was up, true thing. Okay, Trump was true thing at 3:00 in the morning, and there should be no problem with that. And then when you think about time zones, how do they know that you're like, in a time zone like an Eastern zone? So, but every time I do it after like 2 or 3:00, it's like, why is he doing that?
So here's a pretty cool and positive story I want to share. So I got my uncle MD hearing aids, and I saw him recently over the past weekend, and he told me how much better his hearing has been. This podcast is sponsored by MD Hearing. MD Hearing is an FDA-registered, rechargeable hearing aid that costs a fraction of what typical hearing aids cost. MD Hearing's Neo model costs over 90% less than clinical hearing aids. The Neo fits inside your ear, so no one will even know it's there. Plus, MD Hearing just launched the Neo XS, MD Hearing's smallest hearing aid ever. MD Hearing recently cut their price in half. That means you can get high-quality, rechargeable digital hearing aids for only $297 a pair. MD Hearing was founded by an ENT surgeon who saw how many of his patients needed hearing aids but couldn't afford them. He made it his mission to develop a quality hearing aid that anyone could afford. I have been raving to everyone about MD hearing aids for a while now. MD Hearing is just as good as premium quality hearing aids. $297 for a pair of hearing aids this good is crazy. I can't believe I was overpaying so much for hearing aids, and I can't believe how much my uncle loves MD hearing aids. Edward S. calls MD Hearing, quote, the best hearing aid I have used at any price. It's like exactly what my uncle said. MD Hearing has sold over 1.5 million hearing aids, and they offer a 45-day risk-free trial with a 100% money-back guarantee, so you can buy with confidence. Get the hearing you deserve with MD Hearing. Go to shopmdhearing.com and use promo code Meidas, M-E-I-D-A-S, to get their new $297 when you buy a pair offer. Plus, they are adding a free extra charging case, a $100 value just for our listeners of the show. That's shopmdhearing.com. Use our promo code Meidas and get their new $297 when you buy a pair offer. Pretty good. Like, what in the world? What in the world is that? Then you had J.D. Vance go on Laura Ingraham, who says that his greatest prop is his beard. You're insulting his wife. Here, play this clip.
Vance, will you clear this up tonight for everyone watching? Is your beard your best prop?
Well, we here at the MeidasTouch Network created this short about Donald Trump's malignant narcissism. Here, check this out.
We will be creating so much electricity that you'll be saying, please, please, President, we don't want any more electricity. We can't stand it. You'll be begging me, no more electricity, sir.
Is someone you're thinking of hiring promising things that sound too good to be true?
I could stop wars with a telephone call.
Do their facts and figures not add up?
Actually, beyond a number of 100%. It's a much higher number than that, but
Does the candidate seem self-absorbed?
people have come up to me and they say,
Sir, thank you.
Sir, thank you.
Sir, I want to thank you. You've made me a hero to my wife and to my family.
In all likelihood, you've encountered the malignant narcissist. Malignant narcissism is a severe personality disorder that pairs the self-absorbed behavior of narcissists with the unfeeling manipulation of sociopaths. Unlike those who simply enjoy recognition from their peers, the malignant narcissist is driven by a desire to dominate for personal gain. And there are red flags you can look out for. Like, do they have an unrealistic view of their own importance?
I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln.
Do they only regard other people as tools for personal gain?
I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I don't care.
Do they lack empathy, even for children?
Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here. I think she really believed me that I love having a baby crying while I'm speaking.
Do they speak with an excessive use of superlatives?
who are the best and who are the worst, best, the worst, biggest, lowest, best. I find it to be about the worst.
If the candidate you're interviewing exhibits some or all of these red flags, trust your instincts and show them the door. Your organization deserves an employee that can lead with integrity and respect. Stay vigilant. Look for the red flags.
And folks, Marjorie Taylor Greene has hit the campaign trail while you have Governor Walz speaking to workers in Pennsylvania. Here you have Marjorie Taylor Greene in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You see her right there bragging about it. Our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, goes, "This is the best news I've seen all day. Did the Harris campaign pay for her travel expenses?" Oh yeah, and yesterday, Lara Trump got hacked. Her account got hacked, and it said that she was selling some crypto, and then they said that she's not selling the crypto. The fact that nobody doubted for a minute that she was actually selling this crypto and engaged in a crypto scam, I think tells you every single thing you need to know about it. Oh yeah, and then yesterday, Donald Trump lost in federal court. The estate of Isaac Hayes got an injunction from a federal judge against Donald Trump to stop him from playing the song "Hold On, I'm Coming," which is the song that Donald Trump likes to dance to repeatedly during his traveling fascist circus events that he calls rallies. And then they'll later in the process, they'll address the damages for Donald Trump's copyright violations there. Just kind of finally, Vice President Kamala Harris expanding her campaign into Florida, of all places, just goes to show you that they're bullish on Florida. You have a lot of surrogates going there. They're launching a reproductive rights tour in Florida. And remember, Donald Trump last week flip-flopped in a 24-hour period. He told an NBC reporter that he was going to vote yes on Amendment 4, which is a referendum that's on the ballot in November, which would overturn Florida's 6-week abortion ban. And then Donald Trump got heat from his base, the right-wing base, and then Donald Trump said that he now supports the 6-week abortion ban and that he would be supportive of its continuation in Florida. So he was going to vote no on Amendment 4, and Vice President Kamala Harris is capitalizing on that, and she is going around with her surrogates, or her surrogates are going around in Florida right now. That's the latest update to give you right at this moment. We'll keep you posted again as we learn more here on the MeidasTouch Network. Have a good one.
Real quick, Meta just changed their algorithm to suppress political content. Please follow our Instagram at MeidasTouch right now as we head towards 400,000 followers so you don't miss a beat.